All right, Taurus, this video is for you. I don't know why I'm so late. I swear it's just like your video could not get off the ground today for a million reasons. I'm telling you, either some noise was going on outside or just the computer was falling off, or I would say the wrong thing. I'd be like, what the heck? Anyway, here I am. Here we are. Taurus, guys, I already did the second week, so please look at last week's video or the one that I just did before this video. This is going to be for mid-month, all right? So this is going to be for the 2nd to 3rd, but it's more like the middle of the month of November, and it's because I'm catching up. So after this, we're going to have the 3rd and the 4th week, and it'll be early enough for me to do your December readings. Now, what's the situation for mid-month for Taurus, please? Six of Swords, Four of Cups. Okay, you're disengaging from something that's completely unrequited to you, like unrequited love, or perhaps it's boring or something you're not interested in. You're like, no, thank you, not for me, I don't like it, so here's your cup and take it back, and you spill it. You're like, you dump it, right? So you say, I'm just going to mentally disengage, or I'm just going to leave the rough waters because it doesn't look cool. And I'm going to go to something simpler, far easier. I'm going to dump this, dumpster fire here with this 10 of Wands in reverse. All right, what's coming in? Oh, that was the other thing that was happening to me. My throat was closing. What the hell is happening here today? What's coming in for Taurus, please? I see a reconciliation for some of you. Others of you, it's good news. Maybe some of you are, socializing now, putting yourselves out there, dating, networking at work, bar hopping. I don't know what you're doing. But this is good news. This is clank, clank with the cups. And what's in the cross is how you feel about your stability. I don't know why you're concerned over it. But it looks like somebody here is not giving enough. A few pennies here and a few pennies there only make a few more pennies. You're like, where's the fucking dollar bill? Where's the whole entire euro? Not enough, right? And this is probably why you're thinking about your stability here with this individual or this person. But you're trying to remain positive and hopeful. You should. You should. Because I see you getting into a partnership anyway. What is it that Taurus doesn't see coming their way? The moon, Pisces energy. All right, the Empress in reverse and the moon. That's Taurus and Pisces energy there. All right, this is a big concern because what you don't see coming, and I knew because of this energy here, the Six of Pentacles, the breadcrumbing, even if this is work related, guys, it's not, it's like a lot of output for a little reward, high risk, low reward. But maybe somebody's giving you just a little bit more money, but, double the workload. Some shit like that. But what you don't see coming with the moon and the Empress in reverse, it's telling me, guys, you have fear of the unknown or fear of the future. There are things that are not highlighted to you. And because of that reason, you're having doubts, serious doubts. Serious doubts in a person, in a relationship, in a job, in a career. That's going to be natural this time of year, especially since we had this full moon. You're going to be doubting a lot of stuff. We'll see when we clarify what it's talking about. What is the advice here for Taurus, please? The Nine of Pentacles and the Star card. You do need to remain optimistic and hopeful. And some of you, it is saying you might need to be single for a hot minute, or if not that, you really need to consider your financial independence It's important and it's key right now. And remain optimistic because it will get better. This Two of Cups, this partnership is not very far behind. You should understand this is love. This is when you both feel the same way about each other. All right? Deep love. It's funny. I was just telling Aries about this TV show I was watching on Netflix called The Way Home. I'm sure some of you saw it. If you haven't, it's about this woman who finds this pond. Her and her daughter find this pond and they can time travel through it. And when they jump through the pond, they go to the past. And they keep trying to go back to the past to fix the past. But every time they go back there, they end up fucking it up. Excuse the French. But they keep ending up messing it up. And they're making it far worse. In fact, they ended up creating damage for their future. Meanwhile, presently, in their present lives, they were missing out on relationships. They were missing out on things that they could have created for their future because they got so obsessed with holding on to the past. And it's funny that this card reminds me of that because there's a little pond in the picture and the water bearer takes water from here to there to find balance, to find peace, to be okay with things. So to be okay with things, you really do need to stay optimistic. But some of you might need to be figuring out your independence right now. All right, let me see what the outcome of the week, week or energy of that time. Outcome, please. There's your Two Cups and your Queen of Cups. So, guys, I want you to understand, this is like the second week going into the third week of November. This is mid-month. I know you want me to read for the week ahead, but the video's there. So just look at the previous one, right? Because when I ask Spirit, I'm asking specifically for that time zone. And I have to do this so I can be a week early to do your December. Just remember that. Now, the Knight of Swords, Taurus, Aries energy here with the Magician and the Two of Cups that has been riding all along this whole entire reading. Someone is trying to rush in and manifest this partnership, this love ship. And let me tell you, you have very strong feelings. I promise you, one cup is yours and one cup is theirs. It is mutual love. Like, it's a feel good. Now, mind you, I don't know if you said the I love yous to each other. It doesn't have to be. So if they're not telling it to you, know that it's true. Know it because it's there. All right, let's continue. Let me see if I can use this new deck. Just got this stunning new deck from TikTok of all places. It's beautiful. I have to give this artist credit for these cards. They're stunning. If I find the link, I'll put them down below. Where's the box? Why? The Six of Swords there and the Four of Cups, please. The Queen of Pentacles. There you are, friends. This is you. This is you. The mama bear, the papa bear, nurturing, love, kind, caring. These cards, by the way, this is like gold foil. It's beautiful. And this is all gold foil too. The Queen of Pentacles represents Earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But since you're my queens, regardless if you're male or female, this is you. The kings are the other people. You're looking at your own personal stability. You are definitely reviewing your options with the Seven of Cups back here. All right, let's see what the Three of Cups is and the Queen of Pentacles again. Taurus, please. Judgment. If you're having a reconciliation, guys, you really need to make a judgment call on something. Probably your marriage or your commitment to someone. Because you are definitely stuck and trapped. Look at you, my little angel loves. You're stuck and you're trapped. The ghosts have flown right out of the coffins. You gotta nail them down. The Hierophant is everyone who does something traditionally, like a career or a marriage or a commitment. We court somebody and we date them and we meet friends and family. That's the courtship of the Hierophant. Like that could be your significant other. Anyway, the King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody emotionally mature and available. Available being the key word. But first, we got to deal with all of this. And maybe you're not dealing with it because of the Moon and the Empress in reverse, because you have fear of the unknown and you have serious doubts. For my Taurus, please clarify why the Moon is there and the Empress. The Devil. This is what's keeping you in a stuck phase, Taurus. I'm going to yell at you right now. Here's your marriage and commitment at the bottom of the deck. You keep reverting to that. And I think as an earth sign or the Queen of Pentacles, you're like, but my stability. I already know I'm married. I already know I'm committed. I already know I have a person. I already know I have a family. I have money. I have this and that. Why do I want to fuck shit up? I don't know. Because someone else triggered something within you? I don't know, because you felt like evolving and you're not living a stagnated life. I don't know, maybe because you didn't want to be a walking corpse on earth. You wanted to fill your heart with, with something that would beat. But the Devil has you going in circles. The Devil has you in repeated patterns. The Devil also represents fear, especially when I see the Moon. Scared to do something, scared to move. It's paralyzing. It can also be an obsession, but I see the paralyzing portion of it to you. Like overwhelmingly paralyzing to you. You're like, but I can't, I have doubts. No. That's the Devil. Holding you back with literally chains. Chains. Why is the Star and the Nine of Pentacles? That's why it's saying you need to find your financial independence. Stay optimistic. So you can figure it out from a point of view where you can do whatever you want being single or financially independent. What is Nine of Pentacles and the Star, please? Is this the Two of Cups? How pretty is this? Holy snap. Beautiful. And the Knight of Wands. Oh, all right, so I know that there's a partnership coming in for you, and I guess they want you to have a point of view of you being single, if you were single, if you didn't have somebody else, if you didn't need anybody else, because they want you to come from a healthy place to get into this partnership with this Two of Cups, right? Because someone loves you here as much as you love them, and they want you to get into something healthy, right? Not be this Knight of Wands where it's just heat and passion and chemistry and oh boy, you need to turn the heat and the fire into a cup and emotion. And so it can be something that you both can share from a cup. The Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, please clarify. Okay, the Seven of Cups is back again. The Seven of Cups is saying that you are pausing to reflect and to see which is the best option for you, friends. But I don't know if you're doing this because it looks like somebody here is trying to manifest a partnership. Like Speedy Gonzalez fast. And I know that they're coming to you, Taurus, because you're the one feeling vindicated, validated by the Six of Wands back here. But the Moon, worried. What you worried about, Taurus? Don't you worry, you can come and stay on my couch. We gotta laugh sometimes to persevere because shit can't be serious all the time. Nope, can't be. All right, guys. Let me see what we're going to talk about in the extended. I know this was fast, but it's so direct. You have this paralyzing thing going on with you in the middle of the month. Holding you back, actually. Your advice was great, though. But I love that this partnership is trying to come in solid and healthy. What's going on here for Taurus, please? Oh, Dear Lord. Finance and career is a factor here. No wonder you have the Nine of Pentacles in your advice position. Guess what I'm bringing back? The unicorns! The little shits. No, I love you. Just kidding. All right, let's see what you want to tell Taurus, please. What's going on here for Taurus, please? Oh, why do I get the Thunderbolt? What is this? Figure shit out on your own. That's funny. I think that's why they were saying be optimistic and, you know, maybe on an alone thing. Fuck, shit about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. Get your support system on. I'm one of them. Anytime, anywhere, guys. You can always email me. You know this. All right, members and extenders. I'll see you over there. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.